want to drink wine again. Not a fucking get. Grapes, one of the pinnacle fruits of humankind. There's books names after it. Dave, you remember the Change Your Batteries episode?
Where I threw the smoke alarm at the camera?
Yeah, I was laying, you can ask Sam, I was laying in bed the other day. I laughed out loud. He's like, what's so funny? I was like, I'm just thinking about the time that Dave was like, hey, change your battery. You sat there like, hey, I fucking heard it. And you chucked the thing across the Psycho.
I don't have time for. We're here trying
How the fuck are grapes and ick? How are grapes and ick? Oh,
we're here trying to save. We're trying to save the world, save humanity, and somebody's complaining about my smoke alarm. Fuck off! I can't wait to leave all of you behind once we save humanity.
I swear to God.
I will be in space with Elon and Zuckerberg. I have successfully saved humanity, and I will make it rain smoke detectors.
I'm going to fucking stuff an AirTag up your ass and follow you up there.
You'll lose your wallet on the way.
I lost a smart wallet, David.
How did you lose this wallet that you just talked about? Yesterday. Was it yesterday?
He got it on Monday.
The day before yesterday. What's today? Wednesday? Tuesday.
So you lost your wallet, and within 2 days you lost your replacement wallet. The one that has a tracker on it.
You look so disappointed.
I need how? What? How? I'm still writing the things down for today that we're talking about, but in the meantime, I need to know how you pulled that off.
All right, so check it, Dave. As always, I don't know what I was doing. I was out doing something that the government tracked me doing.
Well, that's anything.
So the wallet is magnet to your phone, right? So, when I get out of the car, I just kind of auto-assume I magnet my phone to my wallet to my phone. It's just kind of like a...
Well, it's a...
Now that I have the wallet, I have...
Automatically?
Yeah. Now that I have it, David, I auto-assume it's magnet, you know?
But
when I got out of the car, I got back to the house.
Can you?
I got back to the house, and I pull out my phone, and there's no wallet attached to the phone. I said, holy fuck, dude, I lost the smart wallet. I'm like, oh, it's got Find iPhone. So I click Find iPhone, and Find iPhone says it's at the job site I was at in Buffalo, 23 minutes away. I was like, there ain't no fucking way. I had it. I know I had it. Mm-hmm. Digging through the car. Digging through the seats, Dave, the crack, fucking center console, glove box. I don't even use gloves. I was checking glove box. First of all, I finally got a legal registration sticker on my car. First time in 7 years I've had a legal registration sticker at the same time as having legal registration.
No need to self-incriminate yourself.
You can't self-incriminate after.
He just doesn't put the sticker on the window.
I have a legal registered car. I just don't change the sticker. You know,
it takes
I don't have razor
4 seconds. You don't have a
razor.
Thank you.
Listen,
Thank
David.
you.
David, I don't want to hear the guy that said I can't register a snowmobile because there's no roads. Okay. What were we talking about? Oh, losing the wallet.
What are you referring to?
I don't know. What's the point of registration? How do I register a vehicle to a state that I am the state? All the same.
You lost.
So lost the wallet. So I'm looking all over, dig through the car. I hit Find my iPhone. It says it's at the job site downtown. I know it's not downtown because I know I had it. So I'm fucking panicking, Dave. Panicking real quick. Pull on my phone one last time. Hit check my iPhone thinking that it's just like a system glitch because like everything in the Matrix, it's got to fuck with me. And then, David, I'm like, fuck, man. I put my hand in my back pocket. It was there. The Find my iPhone didn't work, David, because it was on my person's. It was basically my phone was in one pocket. It was in the other. So
it just assumed it was in Buffalo?
It just assumed. It assumed it was naturally in Buffalo, David. Because that's the last time it was attached to my phone.
Oh, it goes off last known attachment location.
So like I took it off at Buffalo. That's where it was attached, and I put it in my pocket. Well, whatever it was, I put it in my pocket. So it was near my phone, and my phone knew that. But it only knows when it's detached for the Find My iPhone. So I found it super funny. I bragged about this super smart, sophisticated wallet, David, that you can't lose. And then I lost the second day I had it. So.
And then you lost it. Go. If I may, what happens if you lose your phone?
That's what I said.
Now you're like double fucked. Is that a milkshake?
I mean, it could be.
Where? From where? Come on. From where?
What are you talking shit?
What is this milkshake?
Brand new spot, Big Papa's Creamery, David. This is the orange creamsicle.
Do they love it when you call them Big Papa?
It's right next door to a restaurant that's Big Daddy. Papi Grande's.
Papi Grande. Okay, so Papi Grande and Big Papa's.
Right next door to each other, downtown Lancaster. Yeah, it's dope. They're super good. This is a creamery. I didn't know that till today, David.
Creamery.
In-house ice cream, all handmade. Big Papa's cream, David. Come get a sip.
That's the worst.
Purple because it's Eve's favorite fruit. It's funny, dude. I got the straw, the shirt, the wallet. It's all purple.
What?
Grapes are ick. Describe the ick. No, icks first. We have a new ick. Improper manscaping. Improper manscaping is also an ick.
That doesn't bother me, but socks, ick.
What? Socks. Apparently socks.
What the fuck does that mean?
Socks. Ask Steve. I like puke.
You actively vote. You go vote every election cycle?
Yeah, because
I'm just doing. Why socks?
No, not socks. The improper manscaping.
Well, let's get the socks, then we'll worry about improper manscaping. What's up with the socks?
Dude, socks are always cool.
Dude socks are gross. They're always dingy looking.
Dingy?
Yeah, they look gray when they're supposed to be white.
See?
I don't wear white socks. The problem here, the solution.
Black socks.
Black socks.
And the black socks are always crispy.
Crispy. Look at them.
But also, they still make me want to puke. I don't care.
And then when it's, winter.
Grow up on camera.
And when it's winter, wool black socks.
Still make me want to puke.
That's
and when you want to be cozy inside, fuzzy Seinfeld socks.
I love how,
all the socks, dude.
David's so organized. It's like, yeah, I got my
all the socks.
Fuck you socks.
In the studio.
I got my fuck you socks, and I got your socks. Double socks. Studios. Sock studios.
So
socks. Socks are gross. Grapes. Explain grapes.
3 seconds ago, before we came in here, David came over by the couch.
I was called to the couch.
And I said, "Can you lay on top of me like a weighted blanket?" And he said, "Yes." So he laid on top of me, and then I said, "You know what? Ick. Get out of here because your breath smells like grape water. I know you just drank some."
Grape flavored water is fucking outstanding.
No, it's disgusting.
But you gotta get the right kind. Propel's okay. Splash is okay. Whatever fucking white grape fucking, I don't know if it's Tops or if it's, Propel. See, solid. Is that grape or berry?
It's grape.
Grape, yeah, solid.
Yes.
I can't drink it.
Strawberry kiwi's better.
I do like strawberry kiwi.
Anything that's artificially grape flavored is fucking gross. It's an ick. And if I see you drinking it or eating it, ick. Automatic ick.
Dude, grape.
You're mad if I eat artificial grapes?
Grape Gatorade. Oh, so good. Grape Kool-Aid. Holy fuck.
No.
Grape Kool-Aid is so good. It's so good. Grape Kool-Aid is fucking...
Grape Kool-Aid is good. I support that one.
Nope.
Grape Kool-Aid's fucking crazy.
No. You know, when Nolan was little, I couldn't put his... I had to have David put his socks and his shoes on him, because if I had to touch his socks, I'd throw up.
They make a sound or something. I don't know. She's described this before. It doesn't make sense.
Wait, what? You would throw up if you put on his socks?
They go or whatever the fuck they do.
No, I'm not even kidding. Okay, so socks for me is like people that are nails on a chalkboard. That's what socks do to me. They give me the heebie-jeebies. Okay. They make my skin crawl.
Did you have a bad sock experience in like 2002?
No, but I did with ladybugs, which is also why ladybugs are an ick.
I think you're going too far with what's an ick. I think the whole
Ick is
point of
from
it. Yeah, I was gonna
Ick
say. I
is-
think the whole point is like ick in a spouse. It's not like anything
Well,
you
yeah,
don't
I can
like
touch my
on Earth.
socks. I just don't like your socks. And Nolan's socks.
My socks were the nicer
Dave-
socks. In fact, you steal my
Dave
socks.
But if
Oh, I have the proposition that all hoodies on Earth are actually girl hoodies, masquerading as your hoodie.
I don't take your hoodie.
She doesn't take my hoodies.
Why would I when I can wear these awesome freaking... Look at this. Look at this. It's a Snuggie. It's pink with strawberries on it. Look at that. Yeah.
You are like a 7-year-old.
The cutest.
With tattooed sleeves.
The cutest 7-year-old. Yeah, that's right.
She works with children.
Improper manscaping. You want to explain this?
That was okay. That's hers. I thought that was yours.
Ick.
No.
Ick. Improper man. Why, David? You think I spend a lot of time around men?
Where do you draw the line of what a man shaves about his body? Like
David has
chest or
no. David only has 3 hairs on his body, and they're on his chest. He has 3 little chest hairs that I condition in the shower for him, and
Do you have names?
All my hair.
like if a dude
moved to my
shaves their
lip.
chest and like their arms and like their whole face and their
I got arm hair.
barely. I have more arm hair than you do.
No, you don't. I'm fucking coated in arm hair.
Yeah, no, David.
I have arm hair like hair.
Yeah, no.
if a dude gets rid of all that, it's icky.
Yeah, no. If you're hairy, just stay hairy. If you like shave it, that's kind of weird. I don't know.
I don't think I would rock a back hair. To be honest with you, I don't think
would
I'd do
shave
it.
For you.
I wouldn't keep back.
That's
hair.
where you're drawing the line. Is back.
Yeah, back hair I don't like.
Different.
I think it depends on if it's like a lot. If you just had a little bit, it would be different. But if you're like a fucking
Same with like chest and stomach. If I looked like a gorilla, it'd be gone.
But then it's so prickly.
When you knock it down,
So prickly then.
No, nah, I'd fucking get rid of it. No,
We'd wax
take it.
yeah, we'd keep up on it.
40-year-old virgin shit.
I can't be a gorilla.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
it doesn't
Well,
bother
that's
me, though. I don't really care. I don't really care about
Yep.
body hair or whatever. It doesn't bother me.
I got to level with you. The grapes is a weird one.
It's only artificial. If it's real grapes, it's okay. It's just artificial.
I hope you understand. I hope you understand that makes the ick even more weird.
God, it's artificial.
Eve, I have the same opinion on artificial banana flavor.
Okay, but I don't think anybody. I don't know who makes. I don't know who they're making that for. I have never met a person who liked artificial banana flavor. It's so bad. It's so bad.
I like banana Laffy Taffy though.
No, that's disgusting.
This reminds me of
That's
this reminds me of people that hate tomatoes but love ketchup. It's just they put
That's me.
yeah, they put fucking sugar in it. They smash it up and put sugar in it. Of course
Yeah,
you
but
like
it's not the same because fake
See,
banana
you're
flavor
defending this.
doesn't taste anything like a banana.
It's not supposed to. It's fake.
Well, wouldn't you mimic the thing you're trying to fake?
If I'm trying to mimic something, why don't I just get real banana?
All right, RFK Jr., relax. We just want a candy, okay? Sometimes, if I wanted a mushy banana in my mouth, I'd eat a banana. Maybe I want taffy.
Made with real banana flavoring. Why wouldn't they? Dave,
No,
believe it or not, when we were
I need
kids,
I need yellow number 5, and I need something
Dave,
that's not
they
the
can
flavor
advertise real peanut butter on the box and real chocolate and real made with real milk, 100% real milk. They can fucking
gotta
advertise
say,
real milk. They can
actual real peanut butter is really good. They don't need to add all the sugar and shit. It's not necessary.
It's delicious.
Brian, this wasn't the show.
I know. I've been hijacked. Hello.
Let's talk about Ix. Ryan, you want to talk about Ix? Joey Swole. He's a fitness instructor.
I know exactly who he is.
Perfect.
I like him.
I like. Perfect. I don't care how fit you are. If you're weak, if you're soft, if you run away, feminine behavior, ick. Not a fan. I don't know if you know who Jeremy Corbell is. He's like very much in the UFO space. I have an interesting clip from him, Ryan. We're not going to talk aliens.
This killer aliens?
No, I don't know anything about aliens. Trump and Diddy, apparently. Apparently there's going to be the media is floating the idea of a Diddy pardon. We'll talk about that. The big story today, Ryan. AI co-parenting. We got to get into that. Ick. Super ick. Dax Shepard showed off naked pictures of his wife publicly.
Who's Dax Shepard?
He's a actor-ish, comedian-y guy. When I show his face, you'll know who he is. And his wife is famous too. When I show her, you'll know who she is also.
She hot?
I don't. She's not ugly. I don't think she's like wildly attractive. Pelosi Act. We're going to talk about that. And Kash Patel said there were thousands of documents in burn bags related to the Russia hoax.
Kristen Bell? Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
She's hideous. I don't want to see her naked. No wonder she had to post naked.
I don't know if I'd go as far as hideous. I don't think she's hideous. I just don't think she's.
I don't want to see her naked.
He doesn't care. He doesn't care. He doesn't care.
Dave, you talk about
Ryan, look at
it.
6, look 7. At it. Look at it.
That's a subpar
look
6,
at it.
7.
Dax Shepard wants you to look at it.
No, he wants validation because his wife's fucking hideous and probably cucking him. Tired of these people.
Look at it.
It's a cuckerment, David.
Eyes open, Ryan. I'm putting it on the screen. Naked Kristen Bell. Here she comes. Just kidding, idiots. I'm going to show that. Dax Shepard shares naked photo of his wife, Kristen Bell, to celebrate a 2025 Emmy nomination. Didn't even win, just the nomination. We're going to show her off. Do you remember this guy? Does he look familiar to you? He was in a couple movies like forever ago.
No, he looks not funny, though.
Yeah, I mean, he's whatever. He's not like... He's not repulsively unfunny. I just don't think he's super funny.
All right. Who do you think's super funny, Chappelle?
Here's the thing with Chappelle. There's funnier comedians. There's funnier comedians than Dave Chappelle. Ick. High pitched sneeze.
No.
There's funnier people than Dave Chappelle, but no one on earth ever has been a better storyteller than Dave Chappelle. His ability to grab an audience's attention is unmatched in comedic history, and it will never be touched. It's something crazy to see.
High pitched sneeze was on the ick list, Dave.
I know. I remember. That's why I said it.
Oh,
but I think that's probably more aimed towards men. I think women should have a feminine sneeze. Here, let's talk about this. Did we talk about this on the show before? We might have. We have an internal debate at work. When we do interviews, we do handshakes. Obviously, it's just natural. I personally think men and women should have different handshakes.
Yeah, do you do the soft? Do you think the under soft one for women?
Because men and women are different. Men are masculine, women are feminine. I don't want a woman trying to break my hand, which, first of all, you're not going to, so stop trying to impress me with your grip strength. Be a woman. That's fine. And then when you're a man, look me in the eye and give me a firm grasp.
I'm still going to firmly grasp it.
So he refers to it as the limp fish, this other person at work. Refers to it as the limp fish. His opinion, if a man or a woman gives him a limp fish, he's out. He doesn't care. He's done. He wants firm grasp, eye contact, man or woman. I disagree.
He likes getting pegged, David. Pegging.
Well, that's pegging behavior, Ron. I think a man, yes, look me in the eye, firm grasp. Woman, look me in the eye, but just put it there. Like you're not gonna impress me with your handshake.
I honestly think if a woman has a good handshake, it's kind of like a
ick. Man hands.
It's ick. Man hands.
Ick. Put your grip away. What are you trying to get at?
Strong lady paws. Ick. 36 grit sandpaper. Filleted. The skin on your dick would be really soft after like 2 or 3 hand jobs, though. 36 grit would take a lot of skin off. You know what I mean?
Oh, don't 36.
No? I was a painter.
No.
I was a painter. Buff out 800 on your dick.
I don't even want a wet sand, let alone what you're going for. 1,500, 2,000. We're pushing it already, Ryan. 36. That's madness.
5,000. You want some 5,000 on that bitch, David?
Did they have 5,000 grit sandpaper?
I think they had 10,000 grit
sandpaper. 10,000 grit sandpaper. I think
look up 5,000 grit sandpaper.
I think the most I ever used was 3,000, and I thought it was useless. Basically, I might as well have been blowing on the paint.
It's not useless. I could tell the difference between 2,000 and 3,000.
10,000 grit sandpaper.
I would not trust 20,000 grit sandpaper from that one. 10,000 grit sandpaper.
It is a thing.
Real?
3, 5, 7.
Holy fuck! 10,000.
It goes up to 20,000.
Yeah, it's twice
that's crazy.
Well, when you think about it, you don't really. For people who don't know, the rule with sandpapers, you can skip a grade, but you can't go more than one. So, like, you can go 36 and skip 40 grit, but you can't skip 80 grit. You can't skip 120. You can skip, like, 100 grit. You can't skip 120. You can go to 320.
12,000 is the highest.
Yeah, 12,000 grit. I'd believe that.
It's the highest.
I think we had little pucks.
It's used for jewelry making.
Yeah, I'd believe that. We had little pucks. I bet you some of those. But those were like 7,000. Yeah, 7,000 grit. But I would argue some of these high performance cars or the ceramic coating, they're probably buffing with like a 15,000 grit buffing wheel. I mean, your buffer is probably buffing at 7,000, 8,000 grit. A buffer with rubbing compound is probably 6 to 8.
Well, if it's like a heavy cut compound, possibly.
But I mean, you don't think about a buffer being sandpaper, but it's basically essentially what you're doing.
It's the same. It's the same concept. Yeah, it's abrasion.
Mm-hmm. Reverse abrasion.
Buffer is equal to 4,000. Just by itself.
Yeah. And then you add compound.
We're off the rails.
I almost miss painting cars, David.
Super off the rails. Yeah, I don't need super strong grip from a woman. Just don't need it. Also, don't need Dax Shepard showing off his wife naked. You seemed interested in the Joey Swole thing. Do you know who this guy is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I tell you why I like him before you go any further?
No, well, honestly, I don't know anything about him.
Yeah, okay. So I know Joe Swole for probably about a year, and he's the dude that he's basically the PC police of gym culture. So like when people are like, those videos of people that are like chicks are lifting weights. Yeah, it's like, oh my God, this guy never, and he goes in there's like, no, he doesn't call them whores, but he's no, this is not the behavior in the gym. People come here to do better. He probably was awkward, and he just like, his story is that he got into drugs and the gym saved his life. So that's
fine. He might be perfectly fine. This one clip I've seen him from is horrifying.
Yeah.
And to that point, I'm sorry, but if you're in the gym wearing basically nothing and on purpose setting up cameras, I don't feel bad for you if people look. Like, what are you setting up the camera for? To do a live stream so people can look at you? So that's fine, but as long as they're not looking at you in person.
You can look online. Look, but don't touch it.
What is this logic?
Women just like validation, David. And they don't dress for themselves.
Joey Swole. So apparently he had to apologize, Ryan. To his loyal fans.
I owe my followers, my community, and all of social media an apology. A few days ago, I reposted an old video of me in the gym wearing a Hulk Hogan Halloween costume on the day that he passed. Last night in my live stream, a lot of people expressed how upset and frustrated they were with me that I had posted that. Instead of listening and understanding like I should have, I became defensive and said that I was posting to celebrate the wrestling icon, the person that so many of us looked up to as kids that we grew up with, that made us tear our shirts and take our vitamins and say our prayers. I didn't know to the extent of all the horrible things that he had done. Since last night, I have done a lot of research, talked to a few people, and learned all of the horrible, horrible things that that man has done, which is way more than just making a mistake and being human. So because of that, I have taken the videos down, and I apologize to anybody that I offended. I am sorry. Also, during last night's live stream.
So just real quick to recap. We just watched a video yesterday of a group of black people beating the shit out of 2 white people. And the police chief told us it was missing context. Just so we're clear about the different rules of engagement here.
I used the word colored instead of saying person of color, which is a very outdated, very offensive term. A few moments later, somebody educated me and told me that it wasn't okay to use that, which I immediately apologized to everyone and said I would never do that again. So once again, to anybody that I offended, I am sorry. You know, my whole page, my whole brand is based on holding people accountable and doing better. I would be a hypocrite if I didn't hold myself to the same standards. I am human. I am still growing. I am still learning. And I promise all of you, I will do better. I have nothing but love and kindness in my heart. I will continue to try to make the world a better place. And once again, to everybody, I apologize.
For the record, he sounds extremely sincere. So I don't think he's faking this. I think he actually feels bad that people were upset by things he did or said. So I'll lead with that. I don't think this is like a fake made up thing. With that said, you are never going to make some people happy. Just so we're clear. His video was him years ago dressed up like Hulk Hogan in the gym. That was it. People took the time out of their day to comment how offended they were because Hulk Hogan said things that people didn't like. And then
Is that all it was? I didn't know Hulk Hogan did anything bad.
Something about racial slurs and stuff. I mean, he was even I think I've even seen stories like his daughter didn't even want to be like a part of his life anymore because he said she shouldn't date black men and stuff like this. He was a fucking jacked wrestling dude from like the fucking 80s. So I mean, come on, let's have some context in that conversation. But here's the thing.
grew up with people saying the N-word. I just hope people understand that.
You're never customer flat out hard R N-word today at work. Put him in a loaner car. The previous person in that loaner car had Hip Hop Nation on. He's like, turn this N-word music off. I'm like, okay. Yes, sir. Put on some country. Put on some country. Yeah, Willie's Roadhouse coming right up.
To be fair.
Yeah, Willie's Roadhouse stolen from black.
I'll be honest, I don't feel bad about the term colored. I don't use it personally. But until you change the NAACP, colored's not off the table. I'm just saying. You're using it for the record. Make it the N quadruple A, fine. NAACP, CP's colored people. You're the one saying it's okay.
People of color, they identify.
Yeah, well, people of color is the same thing too. They just pretend like if they switch it, it's better. It's not better. It's the same fucking thing.
I got told by a black guy years ago he'd rather be called brown than black. He's brown. All right, brown.
It's more accurate. Yeah, it's more accurate.
Brown's the brownies, David.
But the point is, you're never going to make certain people happy. So, me personally, the play isn't put out some crazy apology video. The play is shut the fuck up. I don't care. I was dressed as Hulk Hogan doing some fucking reps at the gym because I thought it was funny. If you don't like it, I'm the wrong channel for you. Get fucked. And I don't understand what the point of building this physique is if you're just going to tuck your tail when you're called out. Like as soon as you hit confrontation, you're going to run. Fight or flight, you're going to choose flight, but you're going to train for fight. Tell these people to get fucked. You're never going to you will never make the political left happy. You can bow and bow and bow and bow. That'll never be enough.
They're coming to cut your dicks off your kids. Worried about your wrestling.
They don't care. They don't actually care about Hulk Hogan either. They don't give a shit that Hulk Hogan's racist.
They don't care about the black people.
They praise a world famous eugenics, Planned Parenthood, fucking like they don't care about black people. Can we just be very clear about that? They love their votes. They'll take their votes. They're super happy to have their votes, but they couldn't give a fuck about black people. There's not a single. I shouldn't say that. There might be a couple, but by and large, the white Democrats in Congress don't care about black people. They could not care less.
They barely care about white people, David.
They don't care about people in general. They don't care about people. They're elites. That's the thing. The identity politics thing is dumb because we're playing different games. And they're doing it on purpose. They're pitting us against each other for very basic things like, well, straights versus the gays and blacks versus the whites. And they got to try to play these games. But they're not playing that game. They're playing a different game. They're playing elites versus us. They don't care. They'll hang out with black people and gay people and straight white males. They don't care if they're elites. If they're elites, they will. Bill Clinton's a straight white male, isn't he? Do you think they're offended by him being a straight white male? Or do you think they love the fact that he used to fly to islands and fuck kids? They don't care about you if you're black. They don't care about you if you're white. They only care about you if you're one of them. And here's the thing. This is why being in politics is so important. Because if this guy was political in any way, if he was somewhat tied into politics, he would know that.
Yep.
And he wouldn't make
or history.
Politics, history, religion. He would know that. He would know not to make this video. He would know this is stupid. He would know that they don't actually really care. And he would then take our approach, which is get fucked. I don't care. I don't care if you don't like it. Then fucking go watch somebody else get fit. But he does seem sincere. So I'll say that I don't think he was putting some BS apology out there just because he wanted to save his fan base or something. I don't think that was the case. Should we save aliens for last, Ryan? I don't know anything about aliens.
We can, David. I mean, it's not like really they would come and kill us.
Yeah, I don't know anything about aliens, so it's just an interesting clip. I don't know anything about aliens, right? Never seen one. There's a story floating around, and I don't know where this comes from, and I'm just assuming this is a fake leak to try to damage the White House. But if it is real, it's a real dumb move for sure. So they're floating out the idea that Trump is going to pardon Diddy before his sentencing.
Okay.
It'd be a pretty brain dead move. With the atmosphere that they have created with the whole Epstein thing, to then pardon Diddy, you might as well put yourself in the cell and lock it. No one's going to believe you're not a child predator. Like, if you cover up the Epstein files, if you actively participate in covering up the Epstein files and then follow it up by pardoning Diddy, do you not look like the guiltiest person on earth?
Yeah.
We'll watch and keep this in mind. But if Trump pardons Diddy, that's fucking all bets are off. I'll be with Ryan. I'll be full blown. He was fucking kids, because there ain't no backing that up. What was Diddy? A Democratic hoax? Was it a Democratic hoax?
Plant. It was a plant.
It was a plant.
Just a hoax.
I don't think I could believe anything else after that. I mean, if you follow up actively covering a global pedophile ring with ties to multiple nations' intelligence agencies, and then you follow that up by pardoning Diddy, which he already is getting off light. He just got transporting prostitutes or whatever the fucking charge is out of everything that was thrown at him. I'll say some of the cases against him, admittedly, were weak, but to have all of that charged against you to only leave with transporting prostitutes. You're doing well. Ryan, would you define this as an ick? Hold on. I'm one person. You're supposed to be producing. You don't know how to do any of this.
Well, it's the pay wage gap, David.
I co-parent with ChatGPT. I love turning off my brain and letting AI help raise my child.
That's fucked up.
That's fucking wild. She's, oh my god. Oh, such a bad pun. She's teching a break from burnout. Even with an in-person partner, Lillian Schmidt was sick of shouldering the mental load of motherhood. She trained ChatGPT to become a second mommy, tasking it to draft shopping lists, create meal plans, plan birthdays and vacations, and revolutionize bedtime, Ryan.
Huh.
I've built my own bot to be our co-parent. Schmidt, 33, a corporate brand strategist based in Zurich, Switzerland, told SWNS. I use it to make me a better mom, bragged the blonde, who heavily leans on artificial intelligence for help raising and wrangling her 3-year-old daughter. I'd never go back. Overtaxed mamas plagued by burnout, Ryan. It's the stress, anxiety, and fatigue of rearing tots that afflicts an eye-popping 57% of U.S. moms and dads. Overfried folks like Schmidt are turning to AI to be parenting pointers.
Overfried from the device, so go do a device.
Overfried from doing the thing, literally the only thing you're supposed to do. And I don't mean that just women. I mean, in general, men and women. Literally, the only biological thing we're all supposed to do is reproduce.
Yeah.
So, like, we built a society and made ourselves so stressed we can't do the one thing we're supposed to do.
It's anti-human.
I never let it make decisions, but I always ask for advice. Our life is just so busy. The mental load is a lot, Ryan.
Have a less busy life.
I do the thinking. No, you don't. You just said you use AI for everything. That's not doing the thinking. The mental load falls on me. 5 p.m. has become the busiest time because I'm racing back from work and I pick up an overwhelmed, overstimulated toddler. At the time I've got dinner ready, it becomes overwhelming. Before kids, I could just sit on the sofa and relax.
People just want to eat cake and sit on the beach, man.
I'm trying so hard not to roast this girl because...
Is this even real?
Dude, I don't...
Is this written by AI? Is this ChatGPT? Because, let's be honest, some of these ways that she's describing it, I have used ChatGPT very similar, but I'm not relying on it for anything. Like, I'm using it as a second brain and like an off source of thought. And then trying to integrate some of that. Because you're not going to, I'm not going to be like, hey, man, my kid has blah, 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 blah. What do I do? It's not what I'm using it for. Now, maybe it will morph into that. I heard Gary Vee say in the next 10 years, it's going to be all voice and vision based with AI. So,
well, that would make sense. I imagine AI being more of like a Google Home or an Amazon Sidewalk.
That talks to your neighbors for it.
It's no so
Epstein list, though. We don't know what happened.
It'd be so easy to rip on this girl. Mm-hmm. I asked ChatGPT to assume the role of a toddler therapist, someone who understands their development. I asked it to help me understand why bedtime is hard for her. For the last nearly 4 years, we'd been told she needs to relax, calm down, nothing overstimulating, continued. But she'd never just lie down. ChatGPT told us she needs stimulating. Let her jump around on her bed. We've never
Get
once had
burned
a
out.
power struggle again.
Yep, get burned out. Burn the kid out.
Here's the thing, because I'm torn right now.
Isn't that like
between
parent knowledge?
Well, yeah, I mean, I don't know. Some of it seems like common sense. If you're wide awake, do you want to go to bed? Duh. Go fucking burn your energy off. I'm torn because it could be worse, right? Like, it always could be worse. The alternative, I wouldn't say the alternative, but another path is you could have a parent that just flat out doesn't give a shit. Like, that's worse, for sure. So, given the choice, would I rather the parent who doesn't give a shit or the parent who cares but needs AI to raise her children? At least she cares enough to use AI to help raise her children. So that's a step in the right direction, I guess, if I'm trying to look for any silver lining here.
I mean, let's be honest. You're trying to make a better bedtime. That's for the health of the child. To further your point, David.
But with that said,
that she was like putting the phone down and like letting the kid talk to AI or something.
Here's the problem I have, though. The whole article is written through this lens, and this is my bigger issue. It's not even with the mom using AI to help her. Like I said, at least she gives a shit. That's trending in the right direction. But the problem I have is this entire article, and I hope not the mother's mindset, but the entire article is written through the lens of almost that mothering a child is like a burden.
Mm-hmm.
When it's not a burden, it's literally the thing we're all supposed to do. So to your point, when you said when you said anti-human, you nailed it. That's 100% what this is. This article is written through an anti-human lens.
Yeah. Yep.
There's literally nothing else we're supposed to do in life. We're not supposed to do this. Ryan, me and you aren't supposed to podcast. We're not supposed to go to work all day. We're supposed to do things for society. We're supposed to tend the fields, Ryan. We're supposed to gather the food, right? Hunt and gather, all these things. If you want to take it to the most biological levels, you need food, you need protection, provide and protect, right? This is where all this stuff comes from. We've got to talk about the biology of things because that's where everything stems from. But literally, the only thing we're literally supposed to do is survive and reproduce.
It's weird, man.
And now we have an article that it's too much of a burden to have a child. And
I need AI.
Jesus, I wish I could just sit on the couch and relax.
I used to be able to relax. Now I gotta do something.
I'm racing home from work. I don't know. Don't work. Is that crazy?
What, that women and some people would rather choose income over their family?
Were we not better off as a society when we had certain roles? Wasn't that a better time when mothers were home with children?
When we had less money as a culture, people stayed playing their part. Doesn't it seem like everybody's trying to fill all the same roles now?
Well, absolutely, and I think that's a huge part of why they're trying to blur the lines between men and women.
Mm.
Because if you even acknowledge the fact that men and women are different, you're painted as this like wild misogynist. When really nobody's saying anything negative about women. No, I've not that there's not men out there, but like I haven't heard people in like the red pill space, for example, say negative things about women. They've just acknowledged that there's a difference. And in fact, the difference is like a very impressive thing, right? Like the thing that women can do that men can't do is like the most wild, craziest, magical thing on earth. So I don't understand why we can't praise and acknowledge and praise that. That sounds like a good thing. But now we instead blur the lines.
But David, that women are self-replicating machines.
Well, I wouldn't say self-replicating.
They're dual.
They certainly do a lot of the heavy lifting.
They're replicating machines that turn a liquid into a solid that has a consciousness like a gas inside of it.
Well, it's just a clump of cells, Ryan.
Just a clump
Again,
of cells that can live at
devaluing life.
21 weeks. They take your first step from you. They don't even let you walk first. Devalue your life.
I just think we continue to go down the wrong path. I wouldn't want to feel like I was a burden to my parents, right? Like, oh, she just thinks she could have stayed at work till 6 if only she didn't have to race home to make dinner for me. Is that the life you want? You want to be stuck inside the cubicle? Do you think that's better for you? Why is mental health and why is mental illness on the rise, Ryan? I don't know.
Because
people are literally trained to do the opposite of what they're biologically demanded to do.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that fucks with your brain?
Probably. It's crazy.
When your body is dying for you to do the thing you are supposed to do, and society is telling you that you're better off as some boss chick going to work all day, working
so you could pay taxes
6
and have
days
a
a
house.
week.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to be that strong, independent. That's fine. I'm not saying women shouldn't have the choice to do that. But what I'm saying is when society leads you into that role and biologically you're not meant to be in that role, that creates problems. And that's not just women. Men are not biologically driven to just fucking live at work all day. Nobody's really biologically driven to do that. So when you take that and stack on this poor nutrition that we're given, these fake food,
Plastic
no outside time, plastic in the water, it spoons in your brain. You're never outside because you're stuck inside all day. So you don't get any of that vitamin D. You don't get any natural dopamines from nature. You don't get any of this.
The air's contaminated from chemtrail.
Air, it's all bad. It's just water vapor, right?
Yeah, parts per million. You get all that parts per million of
it's just parts per million.
control in your water.
Parts per million, 1,000,000 times. What's 1,000,000 times 1? It's 1,000,000. We really do. And then what's the solution? Don't worry, Big Pharma's got the fix.
Yeah, we'll get this plastic spoons out of you.
Don't go outside. Don't go outside. Don't exercise. Don't reproduce.
We got Ozempic here.
We got pills. Well, you're inside all the time, so you're a little overweight. So why don't you take some Ozempic? Well, you're inside all the time, so you're a little depressed. Why don't you take this? You're inside all the time, but sometimes you got to go outside into the outside world, but now you don't have an immune system. So why don't you take this vaccine?
Yeah, probably destroy our real immunity with that shit, man.
I don't know why all these genetics are being mutated. This is so weird. It's all these gene mutations going around. I don't know. That's weird. Maybe because you're poisoning us.
Well, autism just showed up, David, clearly.
Well, it was genetic, but, the previous, it wasn't in the previous genes, though, weirdly, but it's genetic now. But this is the crazy conspiracy theories, Ryan. We're the conspiracy theorists. We're misogynists, Ryan. Don't you know?
No, I don't know, David. I know that they don't like being caught with their pants down. That's what I know. We caught them. They know it doesn't work.
I don't know what their ads. Fuck your ads. Fuck your ads. Your anti-human article. Better go bomb children. Maybe that'll fix it. Maybe starve some of them. Maybe that'll fix it. I don't know. If you haven't starved all the children, and maybe if you haven't bombed all the children, if there's any left, maybe you could fuck them. I don't know. That's what the elites like to do. Want to bomb them, starve them, fuck them, and then and then tell us we're racist because maybe we wore a Hulk Hogan t-shirt when we hit the gym.
Yeah. Do the most heinous shit to them. Say it's our fault.
I was going to talk about the Pelosi Act, Ryan, but I think we can wait till tomorrow.
What about aliens, David?
Yeah, we got. Well, I don't know anything about aliens. The Russia thing we can wait till tomorrow. The burn bags full of information because that's probably bullshit anyway. But I will break this down real quick. If you don't know who Jeremy Corbell is, I don't know if you've ever heard of him before. Okay, so Jeremy Corbell is a researcher, documentarian. I don't know what you want to refer to him as. Famous for the Bob Lazar, story that was brought to Netflix. Very famous documentary. He does a podcast about a lot about aliens, but also about some other conspiracies and stuff. He's a pretty solid dude, but he's very serious about the alien thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
With that said, he had a prediction back in January that there were going to be some alien stories starting to hit pretty soon.
Mm-hmm.
And potentially, Ryan, maybe they were just distractions, but who knows?
Grease and the skids, David.
But the lie is coming. All indications, like all of them, is that lie is going to be that there is a craft slowly making its way to us here on Earth. And that is the lie they're going to want you to believe. It's nuanced, how they explain that, the nature of that threat. But that 100% is the lie you are going to be told. You even got a date. People have been whispering a date for a long time now. I know where that lie comes from. I know specifically what document from the 70s initiated the idea of that lie. A classified document. That is the lie you will be told. You're going to be told that there's a craft on its way to Earth. That's the lie. Maybe I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. I sent you 2 texts today with a year. Not from me. Nope. I'm not going to propagate that lie. Not going to be part of it. Not going to say it to the camera. Everybody knows. Just start paying attention. And they'll change the date, especially if they see this. Things will change. Because maybe I'm trustworthy. Maybe I'm worthy of your trust. Maybe I've told you the truth the whole way through it. Now you can verify it. If that's the case, then I'm fucking dangerous. You've been told the truth about UFOs for a long time now. It's been pretty orchestrated. It's been pretty clear. And it's using people that are telling the truth and want to tell the truth. Ultimately, they want you to know something. They want you to know UFOs are real. Thank God we're finally there. We're all there now. They want you to know the truth. But why they want you to know that truth now? I hope I'm wrong, but it's terrifying. Think about it. Maybe it's good to get
It's going to zoom in
out now before they do it. I'll be called crazy. That's
they really are zooming in. They're literally zooming in on his eyes.
Oh, cut off. So let me be clear about his position too, because the video.
So that's it, David. This is the proof. This is the smoke of this guy.
No, there's no proof here. This is the video is a little confusing, but let me explain his position a little bit. He very much believes in aliens and UFOs. Just so we're clear, like outer space, not us, their technology. He believes all this. With that said, his position has been that the government has known about this for decades and decades and decades. They've hidden it until recently, they're going to make it public. And his opinion is because they're going to use that information to draw distraction from other things that are happening.
Like a
For
global
example,
government.
Like global pedophile rings with ties to intelligence agencies. Don't worry about that Epstein thing, because we just figured out aliens are real, right? And he's also insinuated that this is tied to a 1970s document from the CIA, or like a classified document from the CIA too, which I don't specifically know which one he's referring to. But imagine that kind of planning 50 years in advance, having this game plan ready.
Yeah, I mean, and the funny thing is, like, oh, there's a ship on the way. They don't got to prove it. How are they going to prove that? Through NASA data, David?
Well, it's too late to try to prove it now. How many people would think that it would be an AI video? Like if you saw if you nowadays today saw a video
everybody
of an alien, and maybe you don't even see the alien, but a spacecraft in general,
it'd be fake.
You would immediately think it was AI. No, it's fucking AI.
It's weird, dude. This is Project Blue Point. Going to use an alien invasion to collapse all the world governments into one consolidated power, Dave. They're going to say that it's all tied, that all religions said that it's all about aliens. And
I'm trying to remember. I know we looked this up before. Project Blue Beam, a plot to facilitate a totalitarian world government by destroying Abrahamic religions and replacing them with New Age belief systems, using futuristic NASA technology involving fake alien invasion or fake extraterrestrial encounter. And that
and
bring
for people
in
who
new
don't,
world order.
Yeah, the reason you got to collapse religion is because we are worshiping nature. We are worshiping things by nature, back to biology, David. And those who don't worship a god will worship the state. They will worship. In the Bible, there was people that were literally taking their children to be slaughtered by the state.
Well, this is why it's so important that you do not worship other gods, right?
Well, that's why the first commandment is, "You shall have no other god before me." That's the first one. Because all of the other ones are contingent on you believing in one God. It's a plan calculate. Look, aliens aren't fucking real. If aliens are real, God can be real. But you don't want to have that conversation either. Very interesting. You can tell me I'm small-minded. I can entertain the alien. David, we've talked about aliens for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
I can entertain the idea. I can talk about it. I can discuss it. I can, oh yeah, there's plenty of planets. There's plenty of planets. Sure. It's a way to take things from you. If aliens are so real, why wait? If your technology is so good, why wait? You weren't afraid to drop the atomic missiles on Hiroshima and Nagasaki to end the World War. That's one of the theories, actually, David, is because after that, the aliens came down and they had a little convention, a little peace talk with atomic You really think that if aliens can fly here, they're worried about atomic missiles? But remind you, those same aliens can fly over by all these nuclear reactors and disable them. None of it makes sense. Y'all acting like Batman aliens are intergalactic fucking humanitarian Batman. Look, I'll die on my sword. I'll be wrong about aliens. That's fine. I don't really care. What's going to be interesting if that many people followed the government when it came to a mask that did nothing, imagine what happens if they can just show you a movie screen of some fake alien bullshit. Even though they got prosthetics and animatronics that can literally burst open. And look up, you guys do cosplay, David? You as at home with paper mache and fucking fake nails can make you look like a zombie. And you know what? It's the same fucking principles and techniques that they use at the movies. Like the literal movie producers do the liquid latex. That's how it got on the internet. The internet did discover liquid latex to make it look like you got eaten alive. That's a movie prop. It's just, you could go buy it at fucking Hobby Lobby. And then, of course, the women took over because they got to be sluts and zombies, David. Halloween, the greatest holiday ever. All Hallows Eve. I won't ever believe aliens. Call me small-minded. I'll keep my religion, I'll keep my cross, and I'll die on that sword, David. There's nothing, you can take me away, you can probe me. I'll never believe it.
You like getting probed?
I will never believe it. So call me delusional. And you know what? As far as this thing coming and all that, how do you, dude? They built a space force. It could be our spaceship that looks like a fucking alien spaceship.
I thought it was a meteor.
How the fuck are we gonna fight aliens if we can't even stop each other from fucking mining coal?
I thought it was a meteor that's like, it's like 1,000,000 miles. It's not even close. Hold on. It was so far ago. I don't think I can find it anymore.
It was the length of 7,000 giraffes tall, David.
That's a lot of giraffes.
Well, it's super fathomable.
It's not a good image though, because I can't imagine what 7,000 giraffes would look like.
It's weird, dude. Whole thing is weird.
Atlas. Possibly hostile alien threat detected in unknown interstellar object, a shocking new study claims. But people now say it's probably just a comet that won't come within even 150 million miles of Earth. It says there's an alien spacecraft. NASA. Hold on. Oh, people were saying there was going to be an alien spacecraft attacked in November.
Mm.
And maybe that's part of what he was referring to. And he's saying this is going to be a false flag to steal your attention. And it's part of an old CIA document.
Yeah. And if it's in part of an old CIA document that you can reference the classified number, why wouldn't you think that aliens as a whole are a fucking con? You're telling me, David, our government, okay, can't figure out the price of oil.
Well,
but a bunch of them in secret met with aliens. And in 50 years, they have a document plan to just pull out a false flag and have it ready. I mean, now that I think about it, maybe Grandpa's generation was that badass. I don't know. What do you say about it anymore? Until then, Dave Ryan, December 1773. Catch us on Rumble, greatest podcast in human history. As always, David, I appreciate you most for your time. Even Sam as well. I'll see everybody tomorrow. Thank you.
Thanks, everyone. Thanks, Ryan.